According to the Pilgrim's Reception Office in Santiago de Compostela website, this year alone, over 290,000 Pellegrinos have completed at least a portion of the Camino de Santiago in northern Spain. You may be wondering what that means and why do I want to know about it? Well, if you like travel, hiking the Camino is a unique travel experience, but there are a few good things to know about it. We're going to talk about 5 things today. We're going to start out with what is a Camino, what is a Pellegrino, and what the heck is a buen camino. We're also going to talk about why I'm qualified to speak on this topic. Then we'll talk about what to pack, then getting there, and also where to stay. We'll just jump right in with item number 1. The Camino, short for Camino de Santiago, dates back to the Middle Ages and is a network of routes originating in France, Portugal, and Spain that end at the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela in northwestern Spain. It is said that the remains of St. James the Apostle reside there. Here you can see the main routes as illustrated on the followthecamino.com website. In simple terms, Pellegrino means pilgrim, but it refers to anyone walking the Camino. And buen camino simply means good Camino. It's a term you will hear everywhere on the Camino, mostly when you pass other pilgrims or depart a group or lodging. Now that we know the basics, how about why I'm qualified? Okay, maybe not on the meaning of life, but my wife and I have conducted extensive research and completed the last 70 miles of the Camino in May of this year, 2025. We chose the most popular of several Camino routes, which begins in France. However, due to time constraints, we started our actual trek in Sevilla, Spain. Now that we've established my qualifications, let's look at what to pack. For this type of trip, you will want a single backpack, nothing more. Your needs will vary slightly depending on the time of year you travel. You will want to pack extremely light. This is not an exhaustive list, but just the basics. You'll want a backpack and a day pack as well if you plan on shipping your bag ahead like many do. We did after the first day. It's €4, and the picture on the far right shows one of the many service trucks that will transport your bag to your next destination. I used a 30-liter backpack, and honestly, it was a little tight with everything I felt I needed. One of the items you'll for sure need is, of course, a water bottle, and also trekking poles with rubber tips. Cork handles are also very nice. Honestly, I didn't think I would use mine, but I did every day, and I really consider them an essential. Be sure to get a pair that are collapsible. European travel adapter. We use the Anchor brand, and it worked great in Spain. Ours supported USB Type A and C output. Be sure to bring a rain jacket, and you also need a hat. In addition, a few pairs of underwear, merino wool, or some other lightweight, quick-dry type works great. A couple of pair of socks. Again, merino wool is by far the best. It tends not to smell even after multiple uses. Extra shoes or Crocs for when you're not on the trail. And don't forget that bug spray. Now that you're packed, let's look at how to get there. We got a great deal on Air Canada from Toronto to Madrid. Then we took the high-speed train from Madrid to Sevilla. You can also start your trip from Chicago or Detroit, but be prepared to pay steep parking charges if you do decide to leave your car at one of the airports. Once you're there, where do you stay? We chose traditional smaller hotels because we wanted private bath facilities. But there are also hostel-type facilities called albergues, much cheaper, and they're in every town. Book ahead and be mindful that many places require you to check in by a certain time. Most of the hotels we stayed at were what are called pensions and run by innkeepers that also serve breakfast. In conclusion, we talked about what is a Camino, what is a Pellegrino, and what is a buen Camino. We talked about why I'm qualified to speak on this topic, what to pack, getting there, and finally we talked about where to stay. Well, hope to see you out on the trail. Buen Camino.